Hello, everybody. Welcome to TDC Podcast. Mike and T-Roy. T-Roy's in the house. How are you, buddy?
I am just fine.
I like that shirt.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think I have one of those upstairs.
I didn't want to fanboy out with it yesterday.
Yeah.
But,
that would have been fine.
Yeah.
Would have been fine.
There we go.
Sponge, 25th anniversary. That was the...
My mic smells like Rockstar.
I bet it does. God, was that fun last night.
That was a great time. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And just the nicest dude.
Oh, hasn't been great.
Yeah, really is.
Gary's been jacking off all day. I mean, he's just jacking it all day long.
That's going on his fucking resume.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I played for Vinny.
I jammed him a little bit. Yeah, I was telling him, it's so much different doing a meet and greet or, where it's like, here's your picture, fuck off.
Yeah.
Here's your picture, fuck off. Here's your picture, fuck off. Sorry, Mr. Bully. It's different when you get to just kind of hang and chill and they can be themselves and we can fuck around off the air and laugh and, tune stuff up. It's just a totally different vibe when you're actually hanging out with someone like that. And he's such an interesting dude.
Oh, yeah.
And Tony too was great.
No, just such a nice guy.
Yeah.
I see he left his glasses.
He did?
Yeah. That's the whole case of him right there.
I thought you meant like glasses.
No, our little snifter glasses or whatever you call those when we're drinking out of. We put those to good use yesterday.
Yeah, we're going to try and pull a couple clips from yesterday's show. I think Ron is on that now, which is great.
Excellent.
Start getting those out there because there were some good moments.
Really
night.
good.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, we did 2.5 hours.
We
don't do that very often.
No doubt. And then did some bonus content
Which is great, too.
For our Patreon page.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/TDC Podcast. While I'm on that, why don't we welcome a few new members, shall we? This one, William W. Wells the second.
Oh, God.
WWWII.
That's great.
World War II. So
He sounds like royalty almost.
yeah, William W. Wells the
the
second.
second.
No, you're not royalty. You got to be at least a third to get to royalty.
Do you?
You're just a fucking junior at this point.
Yeah, but the whole William Wells.
Yes. Well, if there was some lineage there, then he would be the fourth.
I bet William at some point has laid down on a couch and had someone feed him grapes.
Yeah, maybe. He could just be a Billy Wells Jr.
You think he's a white trash Bill Wells?
Could be Billy Wells Jr. for all you know.
Yeah, he's just a shitbag
Yeah,
living.
we could be setting the bar way too high.
I like
William.
to think that we're more of a snifter audience.
Yes,
And
we are
so,
now, clearly.
So I think William Wells the second is better. Yes.
And then we also have Justin. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Yeah.
Amen.
Just, you say his name and think everybody just repeats it back to him.
Amen.
What they call his name at the restaurant. Amen. Party of two. Amen.
Amen.
And also with you, or whatever the hell they say.
May peace
People
be
just
with
stand
you.
up and sit down.
And also
Stand
with
up
you.
and sit down. Start shaking hands.
God damn it, amen. He probably doesn't know any better. Every restaurant he's ever been into, the whole place stands up and kneels and then sits down. He just thinks that's normal for everybody. It's just you, amen.
Yep. Oh, amen. Matt Summers.
Hello, Matt Summers. Oh, I love Summers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a 101M.
101M.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Maybe Sommers.
I don't know if I trust him now.
I know. Yeah, there's a lot of ways to go with that.
I was
single O, single M.
I was assuming double M and a U.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure I'm thrilled or comfortable with OM.
Matt Somers. We're going to go with Somers. Can't even give him a Summers for that.
Yeah.
Somers. And the lovely Betsy Arnold.
Oh, we love Betsy Arnold.
Absolutely. How
She's
could you not?
great. She listens every day. Big
So,
fan of her.
everyone, welcome. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your support.
It's the best way to support the show right now.
Yeah.
We're climbing the ladder. It's trickling. But I
Yep.
want to encourage, we've got a listener shame department, the LSD division, and they're busy behind the scenes looking at who's been supporters
Just
over
know
the years.
it's coming. Just know that it is coming down the pike.
It is. But yeah, again, patreon.com/TDC Podcast. Support us. You get exclusive content. I guarantee you'll love it. You'll love what we did with Vin last night. He performed a few more songs.
Just huffing that rock
Huffing
star.
that rock star. Hell yeah. The Amazon link, DetroitCast.com. Click the link. Shop as normal, and it's a big help to us. MyPillow.com. Use promo code TDC. That's great. A bunch of you have done that recently, and that's been really helpful. Walters at DetroitCast.com. Keep your emails coming. I love it. The inbox is...
Likes, comments, shares, all of the above.
Yeah.
Standard protocol.
Yeah. God, I want to start on kind of a sour note today, T. I got to be honest. I left the house.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah. I had to run a couple of errands, and God, there are some fucking ugly people in this world.
Oh, yeah, there are.
It is.
Yeah. There's some startling ugly people out there. Like when you're like, oh, Jesus Christ.
There was a guy, I'm sitting in the bank, and there's a guy, and he's probably 130. And he's sitting there, and he's got no strength in his lips anymore. His lip is just hanging down. He's got one eye closed, and one eye's drooped down to where his cheeks would be. And he's just looking around, and I'm like, that's just ghastly.
Yeah. Shit starts growing weird, like your nose, your ears. Shit starts getting all weird and out of whack when you get way old, too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like your nose how do your nose all
Your
of a
nose
sudden
and ears
start
never
getting
stop
big?
growing.
I guess, yeah.
That's what it is. Huh. And so you can get some honker your nose and some fucking drooping ass ears. And then I'm leaving. I had to go to Ghetto Meyer and grab some distilled water. And so I'm pulling out, and there is a woman pulling in the tiniest car you've ever seen. One of those weird cars you ever see every once in a while. It looks like a modified go-kart.
Like a smart car kind of a thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she is, if this is the steering wheel, she's here. Okay? She's right here, but she's sunken down like this.
Yeah.
She's wrinkled from fucking forehead to toes. And I can say that because I saw from forehead to neck, and it's just...
like a pug.
It's worse. It's the worst. And then it looks like someone shot her with a fucking paintball gun with red paintballs. Poof, poof,
in each splotchy and shit?
No, in each cheek.
Oh.
So she's trying to doll herself up.
And it was herself all purdied up for the running up to the mire.
The lipstick is obnoxious red, and then poof, poof, 2 paintball shots to the cheek. And it's like...
So is this over 80?
30s. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Every bit of 85. And it's like... Your next stop should be to the doctor, and he should just go, oh, God. All right, you ready to end this?
Yeah.
What are we doing here? Why are we? This can't be a fun experience on Earth at all for you anymore.
Oh, she's all dolled up, man. She's looking for a man at the mire, maybe.
It's just...
Where else are you going to meet somebody in your 80s?
I don't mean to shame anyone. I doubt she's a listener.
I'd
be shocked if she was. We do have some nanas that listen, but... I'd be shocked if she was one of them. She didn't scream TDC podcast listener.
Didn't look like a monster.
No, didn't look like your typical monster. Well, she did look like a monster, but totally different type of monster. Okay. It was just like, and then there was another guy in the bank, and I've had more experiences at this fucking bank with people just weird.
Yeah.
And this guy is fucking old as shit, black dude. He can't talk at all. He's trying to talk to this lady. He's loud and he's like swallowing his tongue. I'm looking at fucking half an eye and droopy lip over here and listening to this guy trying to get $250 out of this thing. And it's just like, he's got some weird, something going on with his jeans, shit hanging out of his ass. And I'm just like, where am I?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't frequent any of those establishments anymore.
No.
I go to the other bank.
Yeah.
Avoid that mire like the plague.
Yeah, you should.
For that, I've learned my lesson, man.
Yeah, it is. It is a. I don't even know what it is. It's not good though.
No,
it's not good. So anyway, not to bum people out.
Yeah. Well, people that should generally feel good about themselves, I think. That they're not, horrific or startlingly. Yeah. There's that extra one in there.
Yeah, it's an extra one in there.
Yeah, Lee.
Startlingly.
Yeah. Kind of fucks you up there.
It does. It is startling, and I hope by the time I get to that age, and I'm closing in on it rapidly, that I can just call a doctor and be like, it's time. It's time. No. Bring your gun. Come over to the house.
You don't get Dr. Kevorkian anymore. I don't do that shit.
Why?
I know. He was doing God's work. God's work.
He was a genius. I love that guy. And it's like, this is a bummer. I'm ready to just get off this fucking rock.
Yeah. Why'd Feiger get so popular? Didn't he lose all those fucking battles?
I think in the end he won.
Did he? He stopped killing people, didn't he?
Yeah, he's dead now, so he can't kill anyone anymore.
No, but at the time.
Yeah, but I think you should be able to walk in there at any time, like healthy, normal, and just be like, I'm out.
I mean, you can off yourself, but you should be able to do it with some dignity and class.
But then I can't get into heaven.
Yeah.
I can't get into heaven if I off myself. Isn't that the rule? I thought that they tried to fear me into believing. But it's like, I don't know. I don't mean to go so
okay.
dark. I really don't. But
Just for the record, I don't think that it's the cap in yourself that's going to keep you out.
yeah, you think it's all the other
Pretty
shit?
sure it's
Probably.
that path is already paved.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on to other things. Try and lighten things up a little bit. Jeez.
Oof.
Elon Musk pinned a drop in Netflix's price shares due to the woke mind virus. So he's saying that's what's going on. I don't know if you heard, but Netflix, Elon was saying this makes the streaming service unwatchable at this point. Netflix reported yesterday that it lost 200,000 subscribers in the first quarter of 2022, bracing for 2 million lost subscribers in the second quarter.
Well, they forecast for that. The problem was that they forecast a $2.5 million gain.
2.5 million subscribers.
Subscribers, in that first quarter, and then
What are they,
lost
CNN Plus?
and then lost 200.
Ooh.
Womp womp.
Yeah, their company dropped, shares of the company dropped more than 20% in after-hours trading.
Yep.
Musk commented that the woke mind virus is making Netflix unwatchable. Machine learning engineer Pranay Pathol in turn argued that the woke mind virus is the biggest threat to the civilization. Musk replied, "Yep." I agree with him.
Yeah.
I really do. They've garnered backlash from viewers on numerous occasions due to its bend toward woke politics and sexually explicit content. Ibram X. Kennedy, great guy, not a grifter at all, making millions off of this bullshit woke ideology and Black Lives Matter. He couldn't even define. I think someone asked him to define racism, and he couldn't even define it on a podium.
No.
It was just like
I'm perfect.
Yeah, it was like, dude,
That's the person you need defending your side.
Yeah. He worked with Netflix to adapt his book, Anti-Racist Baby, into an animated kids show. Christie, the creator of Disney's junior hit Doc McStuffins, joined Ibram X. Kennedy.
So just baby then.
Yeah. What?
Just baby.
Just baby?
Anti-racist baby.
Yeah.
Babies.
So it's just baby. Yeah.
Just baby. Babies aren't racist.
They're not? Not according to Ibram X. Ibram 10. Anti-Racist Baby introduces...
Is that Malcolm's kid?
Yeah, I think so. Introduces the youngest readers into the
Little Nas's brother?
Yeah. And the grown-ups in their lives to the concept of the power of anti-racism. So babies are now teaching parents about anti-racism. I can't.
Well, that's fair
wait
because
for the kids.
parents teach babies about racism, so babies should be able to teach parents about anti-racism.
Makes sense.
It does make sense.
I've had some great conversations over the years with babies.
Yeah.
And
it
this
really
is-
opened my eyes.
It's really top of mind for them. It really is. So I'm glad to see this is going on.
Hard to interpret once in a while.
Sometimes.
Over the goo goo gaga kind of shit. But,
Yeah.
when they get their point across, it's really, you got to
listen.
not get hung up on the words and focus on the meaning.
And you can see it in their eyes,
Absolutely.
what they're talking about.
Yeah, the purity.
Kennedy's book, Stamped from the Beginning, which argues that racist thought is alive and well in America, would take the form of a documentary. A third production would center upon Stamped Racism, Anti-Racism in You, which is directed towards an young adult audience. October 2020, Netflix began creating the docu-series or whatever with Colin Kaepernick. Did not watch that. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. So, in the fall of 2020, Netflix subscription cancellations soared by 800% amid reaction to the company's release of Cuties. That was where they dolled up little girls and shaking their cans. Yeah, that one, I know that drives the fucking religious right nuts.
Yeah.
More than anything. It's just one more thing on the pile. It doesn't offend me. I don't give a shit what you do with your little toddler. You want to dress him up like a stripper and dance him around. Honestly, I could give a shit.
As long as it's not teaching them, about trans.
Right. I watched a lot of stuff on Netflix when I was in California, when I was staying with my folks. And we would at night sit down if there wasn't a game on, and we'd be like, we'd vote, and my dad would pick a movie, and so we had to watch Top Gun every 3 days.
It was the rotation. Everybody took their turn picking.
Yeah. Top Gun does not hold up.
No?
No.
Yeah.
The new one's going to be dope. That'll be good.
We'll see.
Yeah. I don't know what they're going to do with what's his name's character, but we'll see.
He's like a dead colonel or something, isn't he? That's what I thought. He said,
he's
Val.
gotta be.
Yeah,
Val,
I just saw that there was like a picture of him.
Yeah.
Up on the wall, like in his fucking full-on suit.
Yeah, it's got to start with a The opening scene has to be all of his buddies at his funeral.
Yes, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like
Something
that?
like that. That's the only way you can pull it off.
Yeah.
Because they didn't just whack. I mean, they could have just omitted him. You know? Oh, he could have been a byline. He died. You know, he's a shitty pilot, obviously. He fucking died in combat.
Yeah.
But no, they made him into like he's a full bird or some shit. Yeah. Of course.
Well, there's just no way. It's a terribly sad story, but, you know, for the movie, you couldn't put Kelly McGillis back in it. She's a monster.
Yeah, did not hold up.
You look at Tom Cruise and it's like, love interest, Tom Cruise. Woo. One of these things just doesn't belong. No offense. Yeah. You know, and Kelly McGillis knows it. Kelly McGillis is like, oh, you kidding me? Look at me. I could be in a fucking movie today. No.
Right?
Like even
not doing a whole lot of acting as it is these days.
No offense to her. I get it. I'm on her team. You know, I'm the same as her basically.
Acting like she's not hungry.
So, anyway, one of the movies I think my dad picked, I think he's going to be pissed if it was not him.
Bob, turn this off.
He picked a movie called Moxie.
Okay.
Amy Poehler. And it was like, Amy Poehler stars in it. She's directing it.
All right.
And I was like,
give that
okay,
a
cool.
Shot. Yeah.
We got 40 minutes into it, and this was the most cringe-worthy pile of dog shit, woke propaganda I've ever. I thought it was a joke.
Really?
I was like, it took 40 minutes to be like, it's like the first time you watch Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't know what to make of this. And by the second and third time you watch it, it's the funniest shit you've ever seen.
Right, yep.
I was waiting for that moment in Moxie, like.
For it to turn,
like,
kind of catch. Oh, okay.
Yeah. No.
Even Dynamite, the first time you get done, you're kind of like.
I watched it with my sister, Kristen. She was over here one day.
And then you go back and you start catching all the subtleties and things and the dry humor of it.
Fucking awesome. Yeah. Such a great movie. Moxie does not have them. It
doesn't translate.
It's such woke. And the problem, like, it's not geared towards us. Let's be clear.
Sure.
It's geared towards teenagers. And we had our share of teenage movies that our parents rolled their eyes at. But I don't feel like they were trying desperately to propagandize on stuff.
No, generally our stuff was just stupid, like fart jokes and stuff. I mean, like the Bill and Ted's kind of stuff, humor.
Right.
I don't think any of it was really poignant.
Back to the Future, Spaceballs. Yeah. They were what they were. You know, there's probably a ton of movies.
Well, you know, that's back when everybody didn't have a fucking agenda.
Right.
When you could just make things for entertainment purposes.
Yeah.
And not have to have a bigger picture behind it.
Right.
Oh, the good old days.
But Moxie, it's like one of the kids is throwing a party. His parents are out of town for the weekend. And it's like, yeah, it's Hawaiian themed. He's got, you know, they're in Southern California, I think. And he's got the backyard with a big pool. And everyone that shows up is so offended, like cultural appropriation by dressing up in skirts, you know, shit like that. There's story, like every scene has a wokeness aspect to it.
Yeah.
And it's just like.
So was it a jab at that?
No, it was serious.
Okay.
It was a fucking coming of age comedy, but to me it was just like, oh, I see what you're doing. You're taking every narrative that there's a discussion about in society and you're acting like it's been decided. And so there's a whole generation that's growing up watching this going, anybody that has a Hawaiian themed party is a fucking monster, okay?
Fuck that.
If you're not in a lesbian relationship by the time you're in third grade, you are lost, okay? Like, it's just pushing all of that shit. And it was like, after 45 minutes, like, usually I can watch something just to get through it to beat up on it later.
Yeah.
Couldn't even do it.
Wow.
Because
that bad, huh?
Yeah, it was that fucking bad. Moxie, Amy Poehler. It's like Amy Poehler.
I know. That's disappointing. I said I'd have given it a shot just for her.
Yeah.
Usually a fan of her work.
Absolutely. Me too.
Hashtag me too.
Hashtag me too. All of these platforms now, whether it's HBO Max or Netflix or Hulu, they all have these segments now, like amplifying black voices. Mm-hmm. Ooh, the Black Lives Matter collection. I can't flip past that bullshit fast enough.
Yeah.
I just can't do it. I'm telling you, the people that are making these decisions are wrong. They are not. This feels forced, run in your face bullshit.
Yeah.
And I'm not playing along. And it's making me resent people that I've never resented before. Mm-hmm. Ever. It feels targeted. It feels
shove things down your
bullyish.
throat. Yeah,
it's like
you react.
You're not putting up the stuff that you think I might want to watch. No, it's just forced in your face every fucking day. And I'm like, I'm not playing along with this shit. I don't need the R voices category.
No.
You know, are there all these white supremacists around the country going, well, let me give the R voices category a shot here and see what these people are complaining about.
Open my eyes a little bit.
Yeah, let me see if I can wake up a bit. No. No, it's just constant shoving in your face nonsense.
It was like when Grubhub or whatever that shit is had the category of black-owned businesses.
Ugh.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, they have Asian restaurants, they have Mexican restaurants, they have all the other stuff.
Yeah.
But they don't have any like Asian-owned businesses. They don't have Latino-owned businesses. They have a whole category that's just black-owned businesses. Like,
well,
okay, so we're just supposed to just give them just because they're black?
Yeah.
That's why I'm supposed to just go shop there?
Yeah.
Just give everybody that option?
Why isn't it or are you telling me I'm not welcome here if I'm not black?
I don't know, but I mean, why doesn't everybody have that option? Why is that the only category like that? Is why isn't it that this is an Asian-owned business?
That's a great question.
This, indigenous person-owned business.
And you can imagine how
a cracker-owned business.
Cracker. You can imagine how rampant this is in the Bay Area, right? And I saw tons of this. You'd go to, there was a tennis shop right across the street from Stanford. Remember when you and Tooch went there?
Yep.
You might remember that area, but I'm walking around there, grabbed like an ice cream or something, and walking around, black-owned business on the window. You'd see Black Lives Matter signs.
Well, I get it
everywhere.
there, so hopefully they don't fucking knock your windows out when they loot it.
That was a lot of the discussion. But it was, you could tell by the clothing. Yeah, this is black-owned business.
Well, it better be. Then have some cracker in there selling FUBU.
But it just seemed like, it seemed like, oh, you're either identifying this business as black-owned for one of two reasons. Don't bust my windows in because I'm on your team. Or fuck off, Whitey, you're not welcome here. Those are the only things I thought.
Yeah, I don't know that it's necessarily that. I think
that's what it felt like. I can't help what it felt like.
Well, I know, but I think it's almost to guilt you into going in there, more so. Not to keep you out, it's to guilt you into going there.
Yeah, it's having the opposite effect, at least on me.
No, I know. Sort of like the Morden in the Asian pickles. Whatever the hell that was. The Asian lady selling the pickles or whatever that she never
Oh,
ate.
yeah,
the Warden. Because
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Right? It's
I
like
bought
that.
it because Asians have been under attack.
Yeah. Okay. This lady seems like she's doing all right.
Yeah.
But it's just that's the point of it. Like, oh, I should go in there and support a black-owned business.
Yeah.
And whatever. How about your product speaks for itself?
Yeah. That's the way it should be. If you've got a neighborhood restaurant, I'll give all of them a try. Unless it's something, some fish place that I'm not going to be into.
Delicious.
But there's, the corner at 12 and Telegraph. That place has been everything from Fat Burger to, Chinese food, sub place. And I always try it.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit who owns it.
Exactly right.
I don't even know who owns it. Couldn't care less.
No, you necessarily shouldn't.
Yeah.
It should be based on what they're doing and how they're doing it.
And believe me, if you have a decent restaurant in an area, word will get around and you won't be able to keep people away.
Yeah.
Should matter not at all what the color
No,
of skin
like I
is.
said, it wasn't even that it was like, for the culture of the cuisine, whatever, without being stereotypical, whatever black cuisine is.
Yeah.
But
Southern?
Yeah, we'll go Southern. Sure, why not?
Well, we've got the restaurant down the street.
Yeah.
That does the...
Magnolias.
Yeah.
Shout out to Magnolias.
Yeah.
Haven't been in there, but...
I have. I've gone in there by myself and sat there, the only white guy in the whole fucking place.
It does not surprise me.
Yeah. Got the pancakes and
All right.
She was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
And you didn't go in there because it was black-owned, and you did not go in there because it was black-owned.
No.
You went in there because it was a restaurant, and you enjoyed yourself.
And I wanted breakfast, and they had pancakes, and they were advertising pancakes and eggs and bacon. I was like, all right, yeah, let's try it. I've been in there a couple times.
Sure.
Last time I was in there, some lunatic black guy ranting at the fucking slow service or whatever. He's dropping N-bombs, and I was just like,
Oh, boy.
And I was sitting right by the front door, right by the register where this is going on. He's just berating this black woman, and I'm just sitting there. Okay, I don't know how I'm supposed to react in this moment. He was just motherfucking this.
I would just eat your fucking pancakes.
Well, that's what I did. What was I going to do? Jump up and tackle him?
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, don't talk to her like that, man.
Knock it off, sir.
I don't appreciate that language.
There are youthful ears in this restaurant, sir, in this fine establishment. Will you mind keeping it down?
Personally, I'm offended by your use of the N-word.
Yeah.
That'd go over like a fart in church, I'm sure.
Yeah, the whole restaurant would have turned on me.
They would all turn on you. Fuck you, white boy.
Cracker, shut your ass. Shit.
No good deed goes unpunished.
No. That's why I just sat there and went, da-da-da-da-da. I don't hear a thing.
Yeah.
I don't hear a thing. Uncomfortable moment. Ron DeSantis has signaled that Florida will take action against Twitter's board of directors for breaching their fiduciary duty.
Okay.
Interesting, right?
Yeah.
By trying to stop Musk buying Twitter outright for $43 billion, he noted the state's pension system holds shares of Twitter. And Musk's offer of $54.20 per share was roughly $10 above the stock price at the time.
Exactly.
Which he said represented a massive return to shareholders.
Yep.
I mean, most people in their investment vehicles are not making 20% in a year. They rejected it because they know they can't control Elon Musk. They know that he will not accept the narrative and their little play toy of Twitter. It would not be used to enforce orthodoxy and to basically prop up the regime and these failed legacy media outlets. He said he would direct state finance officials to begin looking at ways to hold Twitter's board accountable based on Florida's Twitter holdings. He said the pension system has not seen large gains and Floridians can't afford to miss out on a strong return on public investment. It's been pretty stagnant for many, many years. To me, I think that's probably an injury to the fund. So we're going to be looking at ways that the state of Florida potentially can be holding the Twitter board of directors accountable for breaching fiduciary duty. Jack Twitter over the weekend, co-founder of Twitter, said it's consistently been the dysfunction of the company, the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I said when I knew that was going to make it interesting, when it was such a high offer, when it was so above market value, that it was going to be.
This thing's far from done, too.
Oh, it absolutely is.
He's making moves right now, offering $15 billion, and he's got Morgan Stanley looking to raise money through investors to partner with him. So and it gets over my head really quick, I'll be honest with you. But it's very cool that Musk does have plans. And
oh, yeah. You don't just go into that willy-nilly.
No. Ed was trying to argue with me that he can be kind of irrational and make decisions. I'm like, I
don't see that.
I don't know, man. I don't either.
I think they say, they like to say that, but I don't know that you can really cite too many examples of that. I mean, I think everything has been, fairly well calculated as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
And has pretty much worked out.
Yeah.
I mean, just about everything he's done and touched. What was his original? Was it PayPal? What did he? Is that what he made his money on?
I think so. That
and then
sounds
sold
right.
It was one of those early on
Yeah.
that he made, and that's when he made all his money. And
Right.
But yeah, so seems to be doing something
People
right.
would point to the Boring Company, trying to make roadways underground, or they not roads, but the like a belt that cars park on, and then it shoots them through, highly busy LA traffic.
Yep.
And apparently Ed was trying to explain it to me that how, maybe somewhere down the road, something like that could work, but there's too many problems, with how that system is working. So they've kind of just like let it go for right now. But I'm like, he's breaking some eggs, man.
Just like everything else, he's way out in front of the curve. He was ahead of the curve with the electric vehicles, way out in front.
Yeah.
I mean, he's light years ahead of anybody else. Clearly, fucking space.
Yeah.
He just took over for NASA.
Yeah.
They were like, cool, you do it. You're doing it better anyway.
That new documentary just dropped this last week on Netflix called Return to Space, all about SpaceX and NASA and Elon Musk. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
I nodded through a little bit of it, but that was because I was tired.
Yeah, that happens.
But it was very good. It was very good what I saw.
Really good.
And very informational.
And it gets...
I forgot that we lost another shuttle on the way back down. I remember Columbia blowing up on the way up.
Yeah.
I forgot we lost one on reentry.
Yeah.
I forgot all about it.
I know. It's crazy, but it goes through the whole thing. I was talking to my dad about it, when I picked him up at the airport for the second time.
Yeah.
And because
Can't believe he missed his flight. What a dick.
Yeah. So he watched half of it. And I'm like, it just boggles my mind that there are people with minds out there. Like when you're looking at the largesse, the scale of doing something like that, starting from nothing and building it up to where it's I can't even grasp it.
No.
I can't even grasp it. And so it's like, you know, I feel as strongly about free speech. And the reason the pushback on Twitter, you know, not having control, letting someone like Elon come in, that is a radical threat to the people that are in bed with each other.
Yep.
With legacy media, big tech, government. Yep. That and Wall Street. That's the one pulling the strings. That's the reason we're getting kicked off of social media all the time and suspended. This dude can come in and go, let me look under the hood. And the light is going to be shown on all the people that got shadow banned on mostly conservative sides. I'm sure it happens on the left too.
That's what they're terrified of. You're going to see terrified. You're going to start seeing some dirty laundry.
You're going to see all the dirty laundry.
Fight to their death to not let that come out.
Right. That comes out and they look really bad.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot going on there where it absolutely makes sense for them to sell that company to him.
Yeah.
Make a shit ton of money for all their shareholders. Yeah. That's their responsibility first and foremost.
And does it have that long-term potential to be worth more? Absolutely.
Everything does.
But not in its current state.
No.
No, he could take it to that level.
Yeah.
Or at least that, you know, opening it up and making it transparent and making it fair for everybody again, because right now you're limiting it.
Yeah.
And people are leaving much faster than they're joining.
Yeah.
They're catching the Netflix flu.
Yeah, they are. And I read a story. I didn't end up bringing it down, but it was a story about, what are they, Gen Z? Is that the group right now? Is that
what the hell are they going to be after that then?
Go back to
A, double A, start over?
AA, Gen AA. But they're realizing in mass numbers, like, this is just toxic bullshit. And they're closing their social media.
Yeah.
So it could have a bounce back effect. Yeah. You know, with a new generation that's
coming
coming up.
Yeah, I flirted with it.
Yeah.
With this whole thing going, you know what? Fuck this.
Yeah.
What I don't care. It's not worth the time and the aggravation.
No.
You know, I'm not on there to start shit, to do stuff, to be controversial by any stretch.
No.
And so if I can't even just be me, and still have to fucking obey by the rules, I'd rather not play.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not
I agree
sure
with you
that
wholeheartedly.
But
I go out of my way not to stir shit.
Yeah.
On that, because we have this.
I know.
We can stir shit here. We can give our opinions with context, not 280 fucking characters.
Right. That's true.
And so, for me, I wouldn't have any of it if it wasn't an absolute necessary evil
tool.
Of what we do here. Yeah. And so that's the problem. Like, I couldn't give a shit less about tweeting, posting on Facebook. It's like, it's just part of the monster that this is created. And you know, but I went out of my way to really just post like cool stuff that we did.
Yeah.
You know, I backed you in the fight
Yeah.
because it was so egregious and so wrong.
Yep.
And there's no way out of it. I mean, I'm on a 29-day ban. I can't even post. I can't like anybody's shit. I can't do anything. I showed you the screenshot of the list.
Yep.
They went back through my stuff and are finding, you know, oh, yeah, I posted that picture 3 times of you. And
and you got a bang for every one of them.
Yeah, I've got like 59-day suspensions for some stuff. I can't monetize for like months. You know?
Yeah, mine's up to mine was apparently 90 days for all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, and my real one still, I'm totally banned on my real one still. I can't do anything on that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Of course, they'll let you go on and see stuff. You just can't do any interaction whatsoever.
Yeah, and it reminds you, as soon as you try to like something, heart it, it'll show the heart, and then it'll be like, no, fuck off. Get out of here.
You know what pisses me off the most, though, is that it fucks you with me watching videos. I try to watch a video of something, and every like 10 seconds, it'll pop up with my, hey, asshole, you're restricted. Now, I'm not restricted from watching videos. I can watch videos. They're just fucking with me. And then most of the time, the video will start over when I go to do it. And I'll watch 10 seconds and be like, hey,
like that,
asshole, you're restricted. I'm like, I know, fucker, but I'm allowed to watch. I'm not liking it or anything. I'm fucking just watching it.
Yeah.
And they're just fucking with me.
It feels like that to me, too. That it's like, there's some creepy algorithm or person going,
stop poking the fucking bear, man.
I know. Someone's going to walk into fucking Facebook with a goddamn vest on. I'm just telling you. It's like, you can only go so far pushing all these society's buttons before.
I'm not saying I'm going to go postal. I'm saying I can see someone going postal.
Yeah.
You know, and I wouldn't be mad at them.
The libs of TikTok are absolutely blowing up. I love this. Like, conservative media has gotten on this story. Some mainstream media about, it's a chick that runs Libs of TikTok, right? And Tucker Carlson had her on his show. She's just on the phone, doesn't give her name or anything. And this, I deep dived.
Deep dove.
Deep dove.
Yeah.
I did a deep dive.
You dove deep.
I dove deep. I did a deep dive into Libs of TikTok. It's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
It's the best follow out there. Libs of TikTok.
Okay.
And it's just, all she's doing is going through TikTok and going, oh, this is the video that this kindergarten teacher just shared. Oh, this is the video that
So really just sharing.
She's just resharing
things that are already there.
Posted. And it's hilarious. Yeah. It's every trans fucking teacher. It's every purple-haired, green-haired, face-tattooed kindergarten teacher in America going, hi, my name's Rainbow, and I'm trans, and I just wanted to say parents can fuck off. I'm these kids' parents now. You're like, okay. And there's some green-haired idiot playing with her hair the whole time. Hi, I'm they, her, him, something, and I identify as trans, and my kindergarten class loves me, and I love discussing all, 3-year-olds really do have the mindset, even if they don't possess the words yet, they really do have the mindset to understand gender concepts. So I go over them with them all day. Hi, I'm Bruce. I'm transgender. I'm a 3rd grade teacher in Fairfax, Virginia. And every day we have pronoun button day where the kids can come in and choose whatever pronoun they feel like today. Sometimes they're always he, her, or he, him. Sometimes they change them up and then they're a girl this day. And I'm like, what in the fuck am I watching?
Yeah, the fucking fall of society.
And they keep banning Libs of TikTok.
Yeah, for just reposting a thing, not bashing it, not doing. That's the craziest part of it.
Yeah,
it's along the same lines. Like
so the
explain
video
the rules to me. Just explain the rules to me, please.
No,
plainly and clearly.
No, go away.
Explain the rules so that we all know.
No. Not explaining nothing to you. Go away.
Oh, fuck.
There's not a phone line you can call us on. Go away.
Yeah.
So the video of this alien talking about, teaching your kids all about sex and shit in kindergarten with bright green hair and fucking rings all over her face, that video's fine. But when you share that video and go, half the time she doesn't even make a comment.
You don't have to. You're just reposting it.
Yeah, just repost it.
Oh, okay.
Here's what's going on in Fairfax. Here's what's going on at this Boston, Massachusetts school.
Yep.
Bet you didn't know.
Right. It's TikTok. They're public.
Yeah.
Right. That's the whole point.
Sure.
The more views, the better for these fucking people. Right. I love how they're just being smeared as anti-alphabet.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
That's how they're portrayed to just try and cut them off at the knees before anything. Oh, the ridiculously anti-alphabet libs of TikTok.
Yeah. It's a mouthful.
I'm gonna have to.
She went on Tucker Carlson covering how the popular social media account Libs of TikTok got doxxed by the Washington Post.
Oh.
The account creator joined Tucker by phone to discuss having her identity revealed by tech journalist Taylor Lorenz earlier that day. These past few days have been very chaotic and overwhelming. I had to make some travel plans really fast. I'm now in a location where I don't think anyone could find me. She also mentioned she was not intimidated and wasn't planning to stop posting on the account because of the Washington Post article. Also saying, and Tucker's team, it sounds like, is looking into this, that there's a campaign funded by the German government to take this chick down.
Really?
Libs of TikTok, yeah. Trying to intimidate her into silence. I don't know the rest of that story.
Yeah.
But I don't think Tucker's team goes half-loaded into something
Generally, I wouldn't
slanderous.
think so. No.
They don't. I know people even hear me mention
that.
Tucker.
Yeah, there's a target on their back at all times. You
Right.
have to be very poignant, very careful about what you do and how you say it.
Tucker rehashed the events that led to Libs of TikTok having her identity revealed by a mainstream media outlet. He showed clips the account previously shared of trans preschool teachers bragging about their lesson plans, explaining how Libs of TikTok simply reposted public videos that were available. You could see the raw video and assess for yourself.
Yeah.
Carlson also mentioned how the original Washington Post article published early Tuesday morning had the link to her name and her address associated with a real estate account.
Wasn't there some illegality to doxing?
Well, for some,
Liability,
on one side,
something?
yeah,
Wow.
on one side there is. Later, the link with identifying information was removed, but WAPO released a statement addressing the backlash and standing by Ms. Lorenz reporting. Taylor Lorenz is a diligent, accomplished journalist whose reporting methods comport entirely with the Washington Post's professional standards. So why did you pull
Why
that?
would you have to come down with it?
Well, yeah, if there's nothing wrong with it and it meets all your standards, why are we talking about this?
Oh, boy, smoke and mirrors.
She continued to claim the publication did not publish or link any details about the creator's personal life. This claim can be easily disproven with an archived version of the article. Lorenz defended herself. Rather than debate doxing, I hope people can read this story and see the striking escalation of attacks against gay and trans people and the crucial role this account has played in the right-wing media ecosystem.
Oh,
It's just
classic
reposted.
bait and switch.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, what I did is not wrong. Let's not look at what I did.
Yeah.
Let's focus on the horrendous, unmentionable things that these TikTokers are doing.
Yeah. The irony, it's so dripping in irony because Taylor Lorenz, if you remember, we did this story a few weeks ago, month ago, from the Washington Post article, she was claiming that she was doing an MSNBC interview and she was claiming that she was getting doxxed and harassed. And she starts crying, sobbing, going, this is just unbelievable that someone would dox my information and put out there. Like a reporter went to the house of a family member and was questioning about my work. And it's just terrifying. It's awful. Meanwhile, there's video of her going to one of Libs of TikTok's family members, knocking on the door, and they basically say, fuck off to her. She's doing the same thing she was crying about.
Oh, the irony.
It's just incredible.
Oh, the irony.
But we do get some pushback.
Okay, good.
I'll tell you. So Babylon Bee CEO, I'm starting to dig Babylon Bee a lot more. I wasn't even aware of him that much. But
That's what it is.
what?
That video, sorry, that we were trying to figure out was on the Babylon Bee.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that's where that one's at.
Okay, all right.
I'll get over there. I'll see if I can find it.
Okay, so the CEO, Seth Dillon, made it clear Tuesday that he stood with the woman behind Libs of TikTok. The article was written by Taylor Lorenz, and he goes through that story. Libs of TikTok has become a powerful cross-platform social media influencer, spreading anti-alphabet sentiment and fueling right-wing's outrage machine. I wrote about the account, the woman behind it, and why it matters. So that was what she posted to WAPO.
Yep.
Dillon wasn't buying the argument. The exposure of Libs of TikTok is not journalism. It's pure intimidation. They threatened her effectiveness, so they hope to silence her by making her too afraid to continue. They want to raise the cost of doing her work so high that she has no choice but to quit. But I think they'll be surprised by her resolve. She's afraid, as anyone would be, but she's also determined not to be bullied, threatened, or harassed into silence. That takes remarkable courage that few people possess. Dillon went on to say that he'd worked out a deal with her to make sure that she could continue her work.
Good.
I think they'll be surprised by the support she receives. I want them to know she will not be canceled from her job because this is her job now.
Yeah.
I've worked out a deal with her that will turn her heroic, high-risk work into a career. They may have exposed her, but they'll never stop her. Long live at Libs of TikTok.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Like Defiant L's that was kind of doing that.
What's that?
Defiant L's. Remember that?
They
would
refresh my memory.
Well, that was the one that would take somebody's tweet from last year and their tweet from this year and just show the bullshit hypocrisy of it. But all it was literally their two tweets.
Yes.
Side by side.
Yes.
Their comments side by side, not modified in any way.
Yeah.
And then they started catching all the pushback and shit for it. Like, but these are all real things. What am I being punished for?
Yeah.
I'm just showing you as the fucking hypocrisy of this stuff.
And you don't want other people to see me pointing this out.
Yeah, exactly. It's fucking terrifying.
And you're
that's
talking
what's going
about,
on. And act like it's okay.
It wasn't like they went on Bill Mahalski's site and went, Bill Mahalski said this in 2019. Here's his take in 2021. No, it was Congress members.
Of course, yes.
Like it was like the powerful. It's like the whole idea of this holding those elite to account.
Yeah,
like that's what journalism is.
They would literally tweet "fuck Donald Trump," And then a year later, anybody that's saying fuck Joe Biden is un-American and there's a problem with this whole country.
Yeah, you must respect the office no matter what.
Yeah, it's like,
no period matter, period what, period.
It's like, oh
There
my
you
God.
go. Yeah.
The short-term memory on these people. That's why people like that are doing yeoman's work, to hold these people accountable.
Yeah.
It really is.
It's great. And Libs of TikTok is showing up everywhere. This is going to blow.
Keep it trending. Good.
Yeah, it's going to blow.
Well, they'll get
them
banned,
up.
and then you won't even be able to. I mean, they'll be shut down, so you can't even see their stuff.
Yeah.
And once
Come on,
it gets
Elon.
too bad,
Come on, Elon.
I know. Fucking
Come on, dude.
buy TikTok. Buy, make it all happen.
No, if he makes Twitter, Libs of TikTok, she's posting on Twitter.
Okay, I got you.
So she's taking the shit that
and
is
using
going on
Twitter.
and then just going
Yeah.
and throwing it up on Twitter, her Twitter page.
Yep.
So I don't even know if Libs of TikTok is even on TikTok except to pull the videos.
Right.
So as long as Elon comes along,
Yeah.
they can write hit pieces all they want, but they can't do shit about it.
Yeah,
they can't cancel it.
Let's hope, man.
Yeah.
Hey, insurance. We all need it, and most of us don't know what kind of coverage we have or who provides it. Let fellow TDC listener Brent Wasick from Wasick Insurance Services change all that. Brent has over 30 years in the business and offers all type of insurance coverage: auto, home, health, life, business, commercial, and more. Call Brent Wasick at 734-455-1900 and get a free, no-obligation quote today. Again, that's 734-455-1900. And then ask for Brent Wasick.
God, love me some Brent. Mm-hmm. He wanted to, he was like, oh, thanks for the invite. Coming over last night. I was like, I thought you were in Russia. Jesus.
How are we supposed to know you're back in the country this week?
Jesus. Once you get back from Russia, you get invited back in the studio.
Yeah. For a price.
Mm-hmm.
There's cost associated with this.
Hefty.
Oh, yeah.
Derek
No
can come
doubt.
for free. But
Yeah.
Brentley,
We'll work something.
I've long said, and I can literally point to this one story as like speaks to me volumes about where this country is.
Uh-huh.
Cash Me Outside.
Oh, that bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that Dr. Phil?
Dr.
That
Phil.
originally that was on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's 19 now. Do you know that was 5 years ago?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I would have thought that was 15 years ago.
No. Yeah. No. That sounds about maybe I would have thought a little longer than that, but
It's 5 years ago.
okay.
She just bought a $6.1 million Florida mansion in cash.
Well, yeah. Yeah. The day she turned 18.
Yeah.
She made like $1 million
In a
on
day.
her OnlyFans or whatever the fuck it was.
In 6 hours.
Yeah. And now she's like a rapper or some shit.
Yeah.
She's terrible, by the way.
Yeah.
But
Can't understand a word she says anyway. She's 19 years old.
she's still got that fucking body.
Yeah. Bad Bobby.
Baby.
Bad Baby.
Yeah.
BHAD.
With an H, yeah.
BHABIE. She closed on a 7-bedroom, 7-bathroom spread, comes with all the amenities, completely redone estate. The property is on an acre of land, features a 2-story guest house, hurricane impact windows, porcelain tiles, huge pool, manicured lawn. The eat-in chef's kitchen comes with a walk-in pantry, top-of-the-line appliances. Meanwhile, the primary bedroom, located on the first floor, boasts 3 large walk-in closets, an outside jacuzzi. The ensuite bathroom features a walk-in rain shower with 2 shower heads and a waterfall middle shower head. There's also a large billiard room, sauna, wine storage space in the 9,200 square foot crib.
Yeah. 3 years she's going to have to sell that fucking thing. And whatever, bitch, you overpaid.
She's got 16 million followers on Instagram. That to me is just, she was such a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Such a spoiled little fucking brat on that show. No respect for anyone. Why anyone would be like, oh my God, I'm a huge fan. Like, this trend of rewarding this type of behavior is just
The beginning of the end. That was
the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, this child should have been, I don't even know what. Like, turn your life around and be some.
She should have been aborted. That fucking twat. That's what she should have been.
She's earned millions in brand deals with online retailers like Fashion Nova and Copycat Beauty. She also launched her own indie music label worldwide. Her music has been streamed more than 1.5 billion times.
Oh my God.
And it's horrific.
Yeah, she's terrible.
She made heavy cash by showing some skin. Like you said, she charges $24 a month
Yeah.
Just I don't know what she does. She flash titties, vagine.
She probably gets all fucking.
Can you do that on
there.
OnlyFans?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's how most people make their money.
So can you just like jack off on OnlyFans?
You can do whatever you want. I
You
believe.
can. I thought they.
No, they threatened it, I think, and then they realized that they were going to shut their whole fucking site down. They were like, all right, just kidding. Go ahead. Keep
Yeah,
going.
I mean, what's the problem with that? If it's internet and it's private.
I think that's the whole point of it, yeah, because it's a paid subscription, you know. I mean, but it can be whatever it wants, you know. I mean, people, anywhere from building fucking model trains, you know, can have a site on there to.
Are you willing to open up a TDC OnlyFans? You show your butthole on there or something?
I mean, you know what? For the money I'm seeing these people make, I'll fucking shove the camera straight up my asshole. For that kind of money, maybe. Fuck, it's ridiculous. Like I said, I think I forget the numbers exactly, but literally, like. The day she turned 18, she made like $500,000.
No. She made $1 million in 6 hours.
Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
$1 million in 6 hours.
Insane.
Yeah.
All these fucking creeps just wait. Turn 21. Or turn 18. Turn 18. I want to see that. God damn, I want to see that. And I will admit, fucking body is fucking banging.
Yeah.
I haven't paid to like see it all.
Yeah.
But she put together.
Yeah.
But she's still ugly as fuck.
Yeah, you think so?
On the inside. Yeah. Even on the outside a little bit.
Yeah. Bill O'Reilly.
Big Bill.
Yeah. He's caught on video berating an airline employee.
That's not a good look.
After his flight to the Caribbean was delayed. He can be heard in a video asking a JetBlue employee, is JetBlue good? Is that one of the...
I think that's like a fancy Spirit. I think that's kind of like... it's not your Delta or United. It's like a economy kind of, but it's like a little nicer one, I think. I think they don't even really here. Like, they don't barely even fly in and out of here at all. Like, I think it's more out west.
Well, he's in New York, O'Reilly.
Okay.
Or maybe they only go, because
like
he's going down to
cities kind of
Punta and
things or
stuff.
whatever.
They're going down to the Caribbean, so maybe...
I think I saw that they were trying to buy Spirit.
Yeah, we've talked about that. I couldn't remember if it was JetBlue and Spirit. If the two lower economy ones were together.
No, I think that was like Frontier and something.
Maybe it
Spirit.
was. Yeah. Anyway, he was trying to find out why his flight from New York to Turks and Caicos is 3 hours late now. Seconds later, after, and I'd play this for you, but it's unless
gobbledygook.
Yeah, someone's going, oh man, that's Bill O'Reilly. But he calls the employee a fucking scumbag. Tells him you're going to lose your job. I love that threat.
Oh yeah.
The JetBlue agent.
You know who I am.
Accusing. He's like, you're threatening me with violence. It's like, yeah.
Not yet, but I will now.
Yeah.
You fucking punk.
Yep. So you're going to get that information, and then he stormed off. So O'Reilly defended himself in an email to the Mail, saying it was the airport worker was arrogant, not me. The guy was arrogant, falsely accused me of threatening him. I said, you're lucky I didn't do that. Well, that wouldn't be a good move. He said, O'Reilly, he took to Twitter to defend himself. The character assassins on social media completely lying about my interaction with a JetBlue guy who misled passengers. He does claim that I handled the situation rather poorly, but did not apologize, reiterating that JetBlue flight was delayed for hours without explanation, leading to frustration. He also accused JetBlue of fraudulent behavior, claiming they're selling tickets to flights the company knows cannot arrive on schedule. The real story beyond the exchange is staffing shortages, blah, 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 blah. But you can't mention Bill O'Reilly without mentioning Bill O'Reilly.
Right.
And this goes...
He's got some doozies, that guy.
Yeah. Seems a bit hot-headed.
Yeah.
I think there were a bunch of chicks at Fox News that came out saying he was a creep.
Is this already queued up to where it should be here? Is that what
Yeah, just the beginning. Here? Just go to the beginning.
Okay. Oh, I thought it was already out here.
Yeah, I just watched to make sure it was the unedited version.
Yep. All right, let me cut over to here. Shall we?
Yeah, the famous will do it live. It's
classic.
That's tomorrow. And that is it for us today. Okay, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's not right on the teleprompter. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that.
No, there it is. We are going to do Sting, yeah.
Okay, but... Now, I can't read it. There's no words on it.
Okay.
Hold on.
Honey? Sure.
There's no words there. To play us out. What does that mean? To play us out?
The new single from Sting, To Play Us Out.
Sting is going to... It's a video. Sting video.
What is
For credits.
I don't know what that means, to play us out. What does that mean?
Over credits, idiot.
To end the show?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
Okay. In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a... I can't do it.
Can't do it.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
In 5, 4, 3.
I love the
That's
overhead.
tomorrow, and that is it for us today. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.
I love this. It cuts the camera overhead. You can see him lose his shit, throw his pen, rip his jacket off. He's just going to town.
That's so great.
Go back to the beginning when he first fucks up and he goes like this. See, he just goes,
Oh, that first, yeah, when he gets
and you
fucked.
know he's
I
just.
don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, it's not right on the
not right.
teleprompter. I don't know what that is. I've never seen
Goes
that.
to say it the second time and he
There
fucks
is.
it up.
We are
Yep.
going to do Sting, yeah.
Okay, but
That
yeah,
means.
I can't read it. There's no words on it.
Okay. Any? Sure.
There's no words there. To play us out. What does that mean? To play us out.
Sting is going to...
Oh, for fuck's sake.
There's no words there. Yeah. He just didn't get it.
I know. He just didn't make sense, and then,
Yeah.
it was right. He just fucking lost his shit.
Here's some Sting
Obviously,
to play us out.
bit of a hothead here.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there, but
Yeah, screw it. But it made me think of other ones. I love it. I could go through the internet and watch these videos of what's happened.
I don't know. Got a little boo boo. Maybe we're getting all kinds of fucking censored over here. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see. Yeah.
Will the Chris Berman
Moving
one
on.
play?
Yeah. Let's see.
Chris Berman gets all pissed off on the set of Sunday Night Football on
Monday
ESPN.
night.
Monday night.
football. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Oh, Chris, this is great too.
Yeah.
On TV and I got 18. God damn it! Can't everybody stop for 10 minutes? I mean, everybody seems that that's the only. Everybody can we stick? Jesus Christ! I mean, it's not that much to ask. Is that when everybody has to move when I'm trying to concentrate? Jesus!
And you guys thought I was a pain in the ass.
I mean, it's so rude. I can't believe it. It's so goddamn rude. Just why does everyone all of a sudden have to move? I've had 2 fucking hours to move around. Wait 10 minutes. Jesus. I'm sorry to explode like that, but it's like no one's ever worked on TV here before. Jesus. Sunken under the kid. What the fuck do they think they're doing?
Oh,
I actually can't believe what I just saw. It's like no one here has worked on TV before.
love
I hear a
it.
dial tone.
He's so
And there were
mad.
7 people there. I mean, Jesus. We need to use the studio for 15 fucking minutes. Just everybody,
Oh, Chris.
Yeah, he's a little mad.
Yeah.
There's one more we've played before, but when there's tension, and it's like, ooh, this anchor and reporter do not fucking like each other.
Yeah.
And this one you can skip ahead because it's a reporter on site, and there's some dispute over the landlord versus tenants, who's going to fix the water heater and the whatever.
Okay.
So you could probably go ahead a minute.
There's nobody working on the weekends.
Good job. We don't tell the elevator
That's
company when to work their people. They submit a schedule to us. They said they could do the elevator in 6 weeks. So all we're trying to hold them to is meeting their deadline. As far as doing elevator repairs 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night, I don't see that as being a typical process, nor is it a typical process to be working on.
I've got to go now. I want to thank you both. Thank you. All right, it's back to you, Jim.
Ollie, don't let her go away. That's what. Does she have a response to that? Is she still there?
What's that?
Did the lady just leave?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad. We should have kept that discussion.
She's back if you want her.
Yes.
She heard you.
Yes.
What'd you like to know?
I would like to know a response to what the gentleman said. The gentleman's a very effective spokesperson for the company, but obviously the people who live there are not satisfied with his explanation.
Right.
Classy.
What do you want now?
What do you want now?
She's a gamer.
Well, if I have to teach you how to be a reporter, Ollie, I'll do that later.
Oh, why don't you do that later, Jim? I think the lady expressed herself, and you're not here, you're there. Is there any question you'd like me to ask her?
And no, I'll give you lessons on how to become a reporter later.
Well, I'll give you some lessons on how to be an editor, because I was your boss once.
Yeah, you were, and are no longer. How did that happen?
Well, I don't know.
Here's Ernabel DeMillo.
Good morning, Jim. We are live.
Brilliant.
Yeah. You love when that shit fucking melts down.
Yeah. That's great.
Yep.
It's good stuff.
Absolutely.
CNN Plus
Oh.
may already be heading for the Internet Archives. According to a scoop from Axios, despite insiders at CNN believing the launch went well,
Who are they kidding?
executives at Warner Brothers Discovery apparently disagree and have responded by laying off CNN's CFO, Chief Financial Officer, and terminating all external marketing for the streaming service while they determine the best course of action for its future. Shut it down.
Yeah. Just get out while you
Shut
can.
it down. Your network is a dumpster fire.
Yeah.
And it's been a dumpster fire for years now. Period. Full stop. That's the reality.
It's not getting any better.
You're not getting any viewers for fucking any of your primetime shows anymore. They're totally in the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
And you think you're going to, on the back of that, you're going to launch a streaming service and expect people won't watch your shit for free. Why would they pay to watch it?
Right.
So they've only signed on about 150,000 people so far, even with a discounted monthly price. The service's average daily viewership is fewer than 10,000.
Oh, my God.
Internationally.
I mean, that's just insulting.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, just get out. Just get out.
Yeah, they thought they were going to get 2 million in the first month.
Yeah. Good luck with that. Those are Netflix numbers.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man. Were you able to find that video, T?
That's what I'm looking for right now.
Are you the Babylon
I'm trying to do some engineering here, but I don't know. I'm on their Twitter, hoping I can randomly
We can save
find
it for later.
Okay.
I do have some pictures on there.
Okay.
All right. From a woman who, she's a podcaster. So she's one of us.
All righty.
She visited a restaurant. Shared a nasty encounter.
Oh, this is the woman. Yes.
After being told that her body was uncomfortable to look at.
I completely disagree.
I do,
for
too.
the record.
I mean, the shame thrown at this woman.
Yeah, I know. I mean, this poor thing.
She's her name is.
I mean, we just had this talk about ugly people.
Yeah.
And that's.
Her name is Adrienne Earhart. She lives in L.A. She was celebrating her birthday when she found herself being shamed for her titty size.
Shame.
By another woman at the table next to her. She was told, "Your chest is distracting." Before the other woman marched off.
Yeah, you're distracting my husband.
Yeah.
We can't have a real conversation
You're
here.
distracting every male in this building.
Uh-huh. Good for you.
She wrote, "Tonight at my birthday dinner, I took off my shawl, and the lady at the next table said, 'Wow, those are distracting.'"
Well, mind your business.
And move tables.
Oh, my God.
Still got it. Prejudice against big naturals.
I love it. I love the term. Big naturals. Fuck yeah. And they are. Good for her.
She then shared a video of her blowing out the cake and candle and said, "I'm not even the hot lady. I'm not even the hot lady, was just a hater." Oh, don't beat yourself up. She's plenty hot.
Yeah. Yeah, I got no issues here.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Okay. Big naturals.
Big naturals.
Yeah. I mean, there's just something. Oh, those are fucking big naturals.
Yeah. That looks like two footballs jammed into a brassiere.
Yeah, for sure.
You want to watch the video?
Yeah, that's what I was just seeing.
Maybe they'll jiggle or something?
Yeah. Let's see what we got. Let's get this full screen. That's when I when I was a kid, I went to Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. And I went and sat in the front row so I could see Dolly Parton's tits up close.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we're on a commercial here. They're
come on. What the fuck?
ads.
Yeah. Nobody watch Gaslit. Fuck them.
Yeah.
I hate this. Oh, baby.
It's done. It's done. My birthday. Thank you. 21.
Yeah, we just keep that on a loop.
Yeah, no problem with that.
We need a little shake on there.
She needs an OnlyFans page.
Yeah, I'm not sure she doesn't have one. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. And yeah, listen, I mean, anybody that shames a woman like that,
yep,
for big naturals.
Apparently, this is a thing.
Is it?
Yeah. One person said, "I'll never forget when I was
envy." That's what it is.
Yeah. Forget when I was on work experience at 15 years old, and lady I was working for wrote in my evaluation that I dressed inappropriately. I didn't. I was wearing exactly what they told me to wear. I simply had large breasts.
Yeah, that's a problem.
A third says, as a teenager, I worked so hard to give my BFF the confidence to take the T-shirt over her one-piece swimsuit off at the beach. It was summer, 104 degrees. 2 minutes later, so she finally is like, get that shirt off, get that tank off, and see, just let them titties air out. It's hot out here.
Yeah, let them breathe, man.
2 minutes later, some lady gasps, "That is obscene!" And the shirt went right back on. And there was another one. A woman says, a really tall Christian woman looked down my shirt and told me I should dress more modestly. So I don't know what that. How do you know she was a Christian woman? I guess
probably the cross hanging around her neck would be my guess.
Yeah, that could be. Well, this kind of nonsense has to stop right now.
Yeah, I would hope so.
I mean, if you want to shame Lizzo's big giant titties, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
But some angel like this,
I know.
That's just mean.
It's
bullying.
Yeah, it is. It's so unwarranted. It's just shame. It's a shame that's the society we live in now.
Yeah, it's too bad. Really is too bad.
It definitely is. I can't find that video, so I'll find it later.
Yeah, we'll try to find it. I couldn't find it either. That's what I told you. I don't know if it's been taken down or what, but it was fucking hilarious.
Yep.
Girls Gone Wild.
Oh yeah, that was. I mean,
early 2000s.
Yeah, I never actually ordered the video or anything.
No.
I might have tugged one off at just the fucking ad in the middle of the night sometimes.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the
Yeah,
ad.
like the infomercial that came on late, and they'd always fucking just blur out all the tits. I'm like, man, these girls are just popping tops.
Yeah,
Sluts. I love them.
I think they used to send us
I
the
bet
new
you
ones
guys
to the radio station.
Sure.
We used to get all the porns, Vivid Entertainment. So there was never... But I'm almost positive that Girls Gone Wild would send us stuff, too.
Yeah.
Joe Francis is the guy that started that.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I remember that name.
So this girl, there's a documentary, Girls Gone Wild Exposed. The first episode of TNT's new crime series, Rich and Shameless, airs Saturday. So I assume that's this Saturday. We'll have to watch that.
Check it out.
But one of the girls, Janelle, claims that the Girls Gone Wild creator, Joe Francis, brutally raped her in the back of his logo wrap tour bus, which was parked near Chicago's Club Envy, where they'd partied earlier in the evening. She claims that Francis cherry-picked her from the crowded dance floor, fed her alcohol like it was water, incessantly complimented her looks. I don't see a problem with this yet.
No, well.
I mean, that sounds like a regular Friday night.
Yeah.
Pluck one of the hot ones from the group.
Yep.
Buy her drinks. Compliment her.
Standard procedure.
This is
right out the SOP for sure.
This is, I mean, we've got handbooks about this.
Yeah.
This is check 1, check 2, check 3.
Yeah. Covered all those bases.
Yeah. He complimented her, and then he invited her onto the bus. Sounds like a gentleman.
Yeah.
Where she assumed the worst she'd be asked was to flash her titties for a Girls Gone Wild
right.
camera.
And that's the cost of admission, right?
Yeah. I think so. If you want to party with the crew, show your titties.
Yeah.
Instead, she was forced to touch herself with objects that he had stored on the sleeper bus in a bedroom dresser drawer.
Grab that dildo and get after it.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. And then he allegedly pounced on her. He kept trying to kiss me, saying, "It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay." And I was like, "Get off me. Get off me." He basically forced himself on me, and it hurt because I wasn't turned on. Oh, boy. Now that's a problem.
Yeah, you got to get that thing lubed up pretty
You can't
good first.
do that.
You can't just go in dry. That's like fucking prison sex.
Yeah. So it really hurt. He took hold of me. I was this 100-pound little girl. I didn't give my consent that night, and he totally raped me. And then he got off me like I was garbage.
There's that immediate shame after the nut, after the deed is done.
Yeah. So, directed by Katinka?
Katinka?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Katinka Newman. The TNT show draws back the curtain on Girls Gone Wild Machine. What was sold as sexy, sunny Y2K-era spring break hedonism, even sex-positive female empowerment. I love that angle took off.
Yeah.
I was like, totally Totally, ladies. Total empowerment. Keep going.
Yep.
Total empowerment.
You got this.
Yeah. Free the nipple. Yeah. Total
Free that
empowerment.
shit. Yep.
I'm with you 100%. I am marching with you, ladies. But they bought that. It was billed as sex-positive female empowerment. Doogie doogie. In fact, according to Newman, darkly exploitive and sinister, and despite high-profile fans and friends, Francis was a cruel, abusive ringmaster. Behind the fun, the wet T-shirt competitions, and the faux feminist liberation centered around flashing your titties in front of the camera, lives were being ruined. Young women like Janelle thought
Mine wasn't ruined. Mine was enhanced.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah.
I would agree. I got to pull some of those videos out.
Yeah.
Young women like Janelle thought Joe Francis was okay because he hung out with celebrities. Oh, so they're stupid.
They are definitely stupid.
I mean,
they flash their tits for nothing.
Yeah.
They are stupid.
No. They got a T-shirt.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
No,
it's not
the
for
old,
nothing.
The old shirt for shirt move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good move.
It is a good move.
So wait. You thought Joe Francis was okay because he had celebrity friends?
Real stand-up guy.
Wow. That's a new level of stupid.
He makes amateur porn.
Nobody could believe that somebody who rubs shoulders with the Kardashians, Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston, could be a violent abuser and a criminal.
I think all of them are.
Yeah.
I think that's the standard fucking...
Why would you assume that for a second? Oh, he's friends with Brad Pitt.
Oh,
he
because
couldn't
they're
possibly be
stupid.
a monster.
That's why, because they're dumb.
Oh my God, he
Dumb
knows
and hot.
Jennifer Aniston. Of course, he wouldn't hurt anybody.
Can you introduce me to Brad Pitt?
Oh my God, I want to meet Brad
You want to see my
Pitt.
tits again?
I'll show you my tits.
Yeah.
I'll even grab that thing that out of the drawer that you wanted to show me and wanted me to. I'll even sit on that for an hour if I can meet the Kardashians. Anybody who's friends with the Kardashians has to be cool.
No, that's definitely not true.
So 1997 is when Girls Gone Wild launched, raked in $20 million with its first 2 years of operation.
97?
Yeah.
Fuck, now I seem like a creep.
What?
Because I was old.
Yeah.
I thought I was like a teenager when that stuff was going on.
No.
Really?
Yeah, 97.
Yeah, I was married, so I wouldn't get any.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you had to get what you can get. We didn't have the internet like we do now.
Yeah, she was sleeping with Jesus.
Yeah.
Didn't have time for you, T.
Masturbating with a crucifix.
By 2004, the party was amassing a cool $100 million a year. Numerous celebs were part of it. The documentary features footage of Brad Pitt talking about being a fan of the videos and how Jennifer Aniston gave him some as a gift.
Oh, not a girl.
But the
gamer.
good times videos portrayed were actually terrible for many of the women on the other side of the camera.
Once they sobered up and realized what they did.
Yeah.
Well.
It totally turns my stomach, the director of this. She's 50. She's a mother of teens, said such footage. That could have easily been my kid. Some famous guy who's friends with the Kardashians comes along with a camera, asks them to sign something. They're drunk and they don't know what they're doing, and bam, their sex tape is out there for the next 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, longer than that. Forever.
Yeah, forever.
Yeah.
I think. Much of the documentary is devoted to Joe Francis's sordid story and twisted journey. From smut peddling superstar to accused child pornographer. I think the child porn, I don't think it's like a Jared from Subway thing.
No.
Where he's going after like 5-year-old boys and shit.
Yeah.
I think I could be wrong. I haven't done a ton of research, but I think what they're talking about when you're talking about child porn is you didn't get a consent form signed by a 17-year-old.
Yep.
Who was down on
basically
spring
how
break.
that works, yeah.
Yeah. So it's a little different than Jared from,
Yeah,
but not that it's any good.
No, but again, there's that difference between the predatory and the illegality of it.
He's
most of these girls did it willingly. They couldn't wait to show their tits to be titty famous. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah, it's part of the thing that young people make decisions on that they regret later.
Oh, yeah, lots of those things.
You know, those things happen, whether it's flashing your titties on camera hammered at spring break or getting a tattoo you regret. But one thing we can be sure of is the trans decisions being made. Those are good forever.
Oh, definitely.
No one's making a mistake on that call. So it's going to work out great.
Mm-hmm.
August 2020, Francis spent 73 days in a Mexican jail for brutalizing his estranged girlfriend and the mother of his now 7-year-old daughters. Abby Wilson is the girl's name, whom he had first met when she won Girls Gone Wild, Hottest Girl in America competition in 2012.
That a girl. Good for you.
Newman said
you take that title fucking home, man.
Yeah. a good title to have.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Hottest girl in America? Come on.
Yeah. Newman said the audio from his alleged attack on Wilson at this resort in Punta Mita was the most unbelievably chilling footage she uncovered during her research. When you hear a story about abuse, that's one thing, but when you actually hear someone being beaten up, it's absolutely chilling.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm watching this promo, and these do not look like victims.
No.
To me. Now, I'm not saying none of them were, and I'm not saying that if any of the stuff happened, that's not horrible.
Yeah.
But,
Can you find the actual Girls Gone Wild uncensored videos out there? Are those out there?
Maybe.
Maybe Pornhub or something, or
yeah, I'm sure
somewhere
like
or
that.
one of those sites.
Yeah, I'm sure they're out there. I just figured I'd play this for the our family friendly shows.
Sure, smart.
Yeah.
So one of this recording that this director got a hold of, Wilson, the girl, is heard screaming, "You're scaring me, Joe! Stop it! Stop it! You're hurting me! You're killing me!" To which Francis, who at the time had tested positive for COVID, responds, "Good. I hope you fucking die, you fucking bitch," before spitting in her face.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
They need a timeout.
Yeah.
They need a times out, T.
I think so.
Francis, now 49, is living as a fugitive in Mexico to escape battery and false imprisonment charges. And the director said she reached out to more than 100 of Francis's A-lister pals for comment. Not one responded.
Do we not have extradition treaties with Mexico? I would have thought so.
Serious enough, maybe.
Maybe that one doesn't qualify.
Yeah,
I just don't
probably
really
not.
give a shit.
Yeah.
Not worth it.
Yeah.
Not worth the hassle.
Exactly. Should we do some email?
Yeah, why don't we?
You want to come back over here, T?
Nah, fuck it.
You're good there?
We'll do it here. We'll do it live.
We'll do it live. Do we have more reads? Are we good right now?
Yeah, throw me that one. I'll do the one. Or you do one. Read the bottom line from that top one right there.
This one?
Yep. Go ahead and read that bottom one. You're due.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep.
In today's complex financial environment, timely insights and prudent guidance are essential to effectively manage your money and work towards your goals. Mark and Jay at LPL Financial can help you develop an investment strategy to address your needs and aspirations. Call today, tell them you're a friend of the show for a no-cost, no-obligation consultation. 248-626-2000. Ask for Mark or Jay. Securities and advisories.
Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial.
Gotta follow the letter of the law.
Member FINRA SIPC.
Well, not when you yell over it.
Well, listen, we still played it.
I know.
You don't have to hear it all.
So, TDC episode 1550. That was
Okay.
last night.
Oh, okay. Is that what it was?
Mike and T. Wow.
Just wow.
Great show.
I agree. Fuck yeah.
Love the talk with Tony about the bourbon, even with Travis trying to nerd it up. Chemical reaction of water and bourbon. Please give him a big nerd. Delivered. Vinny's performance of 2x4 literally stopped me in my tracks. I forgot where I was and what I was doing. I think I played it 3 times before I came back into this world.
I kind of felt that way too. Like I didn't know. I'd heard that once before, and but not like really. And then hearing that story and being in that moment watching him play that and being as a father and like kind of just picturing all that and feeling all that, like that hit me in the feels.
Yeah,
dude.
it hit me, dude.
Yeah.
And you know what? I actually listened to that song from the beer sessions. If you want to see it, if you're on Spotify or whatever, the Sponge Beer Sessions. It's called 2x4. It's hard to understand what Vinny is singing about in that song. It's a fucking heavy rocking song. It took on entirely new meaning, having him tell that story and then play that acoustically like he did.
Unbelievable.
Oh, I have never heard that song before, and I'm just blown away. Chills, just chills. I searched for another version of that song on YouTube and did not find anything. It is a good chance to make some little best of clips we can share, help get the show more traction. Remember the Rubik's Cube boner clip that went viral? Yeah. That's
way ahead of you
million
there.
hits.
We're ahead of you there, Bev.
Absolutely. We've got that one going.
Hey, Gary.
Aaron's on top of that. Oh, I bet you'll never guess who this is from. Fuck that homo.
Bone Job.
Nope.
Oh. James.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Only one coming in that strong.
Yeah, yep.
Fuck that homo. Oh no, cake on my birthday. This little snowflake needs to seriously suck on the business end of a shotgun and toe the trigger. At the very least, put a coat on him and throw that turd in a padded room, along with P. Roy. He's calling you Pussy Roy?
Oh, listen, James.
Since he's got such a hankering for pedo-homo love lately, maybe he's getting triggered by his own celebrations of age.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know what he's...
Not sure why you're coming at me so hard there, James, but
it probably has to do with the conversations we've been having about.
Maybe. You put me in weird places making me fucking have these conversations.
Why?
Sometimes.
That's the whole point of the show.
I know. I don't care.
Yeah.
But
what weird places
come
I
at me,
put you
bro.
in?
I don't care.
Catch me outside, bro.
Catch me outside.
Okay, someone anonymous, Tony and Vinny. Tony's Wine Garden was my party store when I lived in Detroit in the 2000s. It was literally safer to drive down 94 to go to his store than anywhere by me.
Yeah.
He let me have an open tab for all my vices and took checks, LOL. I am so mad at myself for not going there now. I came back home from my cottage near the end of the shutdown, and my corner store on my actual corner was closed. I knew Tony would be open, but I was sad I didn't get to see him when I went in. I'm going to make an effort to actually get in the car and drive down to Harper to his new spot. I did puke in front of his store on my 30th birthday, and I was a solid cheap customer. He might not remember a 2 and 3 from me, but it's possible he does remember shots and cigars from my birthday.
Maybe.
Anyway, super cool he was in. Vinny's all right, too.
Yeah. Oh, right on. And yeah, support. He was a great guy. Love his passion on that stuff. I really do. You know,
I'll be honest, it goes sailing over my head a little bit.
Yeah. And that's fine. It's not for everybody.
Yeah. No, but I enjoyed his passion, too.
Exactly.
I just didn't know. I don't know the basics.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it means.
You just know it's booze in a bottle.
Booze in a bottle.
Yeah.
Whatever. 2 and a 3, man.
Yeah.
Easy. But I don't know what blended shit means. And so if you don't have that basic understanding, and I'll probably get up to speed on it if we're going to do that again with them, where I at least have, because I can't ask real follow-up questions if I don't have the foggiest clue about any of that stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's just how that stuff's made. I mean, that's the process, the fermentation of it. Things like that. The aging.
Birthday. Hey, Mike, at the beginning of the show, you discussed the multi-celebration surrounding T. Roy's birthday. Later in the show, while discussing the guy who couldn't handle his workplace birthday party, Troy said he doesn't like a big deal to made around his birthday. One of these things is not like the other.
No, I did not. Listen, none of those were my choice. None of the birthday things that were done were of my own fruition.
Yeah.
I did not ask for them. I didn't make them. I didn't coordinate them. I didn't go against them, but...
Well, they were basically just nights to hang out with your buddies.
Yeah, exactly.
Or your
we
family.
Went out and had dinner and had a drink. That's fine, you know. And then,
Yeah.
but I just do it with the girlfriend, do it with you guys, do it with my kids. You know, my mom was in town before that, and then and then we just kind of rolled that Landau Crowder thing into calling him. We were going regardless, and fucking was next month. It wouldn't have been for my birthday. It was just he's called it that, but. Don't try and pin me in a corner.
Well, it made things difficult because when I first got home, you and Tooch planned something for my birthday.
Yeah.
And you guys took me out to dinner.
Yeah.
We had a nice dinner, and then we went to, you guys surprised me, and at the Royal Oak Music Theater was Jim Norton performing.
Mm-hmm.
And so you guys surprised me with that, and I'm literally walking up to the venue. I have no idea where we're going.
Yeah.
And so we went in there. You guys took care of drinks all night. And so it was like, well, T. Roy's birthday's next. What are we going to do for T?
That was more of a welcome home thing for you than
but for Tooch and I was like,
I'm not doing that shit every year. Don't get used to it.
No, but it's fun. I love hanging out with you and Tooch, so it's great.
It does make for a good excuse to do that stuff.
Hell yeah. So for when your birthday came around, it was like, well, we're going to the show on Saturday. I could probably get us 4 tickets so we can make it the crew.
Yeah,
include Tooch. But Wednesday's his birthday. Let's go to dinner and do. So that was kind of how that came about. It was kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
Dinner to show, but we already had the show Saturday.
Yeah.
So let's do dinner actually on his birthday. So that's the backstory there.
But none of that was, I didn't ask for any of it.
Also, I looked. Oh, this is going to infuriate you.
Oh, bring it on. I'm feeling fucking feisty.
Also, I look nothing like Pablo, and your bans are the results of your own actions and Troy's terrible opinion of whom I look like. # not Bruin's fault.
I think you apologized publicly.
He did.
So that's admitting guilt openly.
Yeah.
And now you want to rescind it because of the length of this backlash that's come down, the rain of hell that has fallen upon us. We couldn't even post the show.
You have no idea how your actions, Bone Job, have fucked this show over.
Yes.
I'm going to ban for like 2 months.
Yeah.
Because of you.
Yeah, I can see you trying to back your way out of this. Not going to work, pal.
#
not
totally
going to work.
Bruin's fault.
Yeah. Don't make us start trending with that.
Hypocrite much? Toik? Teacher of the Year candidate.
Of course.
So now we're condemning those sweet women who help young men enter manhood. Predatory, really? A woman with an open, insert hole here, of any age, seducing, accepting a young male. It is possible he's getting damaged or whatever. Is it possible he's getting damaged or whatever? No. No, it's not.
Mm-hmm. What? Yeah, I think that was my take.
Yeah. I don't know what he's arguing about. We must have said something in there that he misconstrued. Because if you think we have a problem with hot chicks, teachers banging male students, I mean, that couldn't be farther from the truth.
No, but the laws don't specify sex or gender. It just talks about age. So you're always talking about the dude that's hitting, banging the fucking kid. That technically qualifies.
Wait, I'm talking about the dude that's banging the kid.
Well, that was our conversation on that the other day. We're talking about what the difference between predatory and illegality and things like that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's probably in regards to that conversation would be my guess.
Probably.
So everything that we had talked about, we were talking about dudes. So he was probably making the comparison of, hey, hold on, toiks qualify.
Yeah.
So
toiks do qualify.
And that's a fair. That's fair.
God bless them.
Yeah.
Let's see. Should we do... let's see. Far West Side from Mac.
West Side.
Since I know you already have family connections out in Arizona, it sounds like you have at least 2 listeners out here. Johnny, Utah, I believe, is the other. No, we have many, many listeners in Arizona, actually. It would be great to show some love to a listener meetup out here, as well as the next time you visit.
Both of you?
There's so many more than
I know,
that
just
listening.
kidding. It's a joke.
I don't venture out to Glendale all that often, as I'm on the eastern side of Phoenix, and I have no idea where your family lives. But just a thought, have T-Roy join too, as I'm sure we can set him up with some sexy single mothers he might like.
Yeah.
Shows have been great, but have Sexy Eases look into the random drops in audio volume when you guys are streaming, at least on YouTube.
Yeah, I don't know.
Where I normally listen.
Something's going on with that. It's something in the stream. It's not anything that's being done. We're aware of it. We haven't been able to isolate the problem with the volume fluctuations. We're not sure exactly what that is. We have our best nerds working on it.
But when it renders, it fixes that, right?
But when it renders, yeah, it's just in the live stream. It's something on between here and there. We don't know why it's doing it. Haven't been able to catch it. It's like taking your car to the mechanic and it doesn't make the noise, when you take it there, kind of a thing. Mm-hmm. But yeah. But hey, don't fuck your drops. I'm not your drop monkey.
Hey, Mike, let's see. Miguel. Exclusive content. Would it be possible to transfer all the old exclusive content from the old, insert dead name here, show to the new Patreon page? The old members area was a grind, but it would be great to listen to old shit on the new app. Hugs and kisses, Jason.
Yeah, we've discussed that a bit.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out the logistics on that and how that would work. But
there's some stuff behind the scenes that have really slowed things down. We've had one of our guys has been had his identity stolen, which has taken I'm not going to name him now because I don't know if he wants that out there, but it's taken an exorbitant amount of time trying to deal with that, like on a really big level, and so it's kind of put the brakes on some things. That was one of the discussions that's just not a priority right this minute. We had talked about that. How will we transfer it all? How much can fit?
It's been it's been discussed. So
do we want to make
something?
Do we want to make a new tier where then you get availability to that old catalog,
or
for people
at a certain point, something? Yeah,
right.
It's been discussed and will probably happen if possible at some point.
Yeah.
We're just, but we appreciate the suggestion.
Yeah,
but that is definitely something we've already considered and looking into
and talked about.
Yep.
Patreon.com/TDC Podcast.
Oh, it's a good one.
Please continue to sign up and support the show. It really makes a big difference, means the world to us.
Yep.
And Walters at DetroitCast.com. Send your emails there. And why don't we shut it down there, T?
Let's do that.
And we'll be back tomorrow. We got one more show this week.
One more show.
So we'll talk to you guys then.